Hey coaches, welcome to day 7 of your 14-day new coach training. After this video, you'll officially be halfway through. Hopefully that everything isn't too overwhelming. It's okay if it is. It was overwhelming for for me, and I know for a lot of my coaches. So just take things one piece at a time, one day at a time. Again, make sure you're staying consistent with the homework and make sure that you're getting everything done, and you'll start to see some success. Yesterday, we talked a lot about challenge groups and why they're so important. It's where I really connect with a lot of my customers. It's where I see a lot of potential and get a lot of my coaches. In fact, a lot of you who are in this training have probably participated in a challenge group. And when I see those traits, I think, why not get paid to do what you're already doing? So in the beginning of the training, a couple days ago, I talked about the power hour and how if you can carve out an hour each day, whether it's all at once or in different pockets, you will be able to find success in this business. And today I'm going to dive into what that looks like. There is no secret sauce to this business. It's really about being consistent, and it's really about doing the behaviors that I'm going to talk to you about today. It's not rocket science. It just takes you finding the time every day to do that, and just being laser focused with it. I'm going to be posting in this group the business activity tracker, which is something that's super helpful. It outlines every single thing that you need to do within that power hour, and you can just check the boxes and know that you did it. I ask all of my coaches to send that to me every Thursday morning. So Beachbody's week is Thursday through Wednesday. And so every Thursday morning, I like to look at my coaches' BATs, what we call them, so that I can see, okay, if they're struggling with getting new coaches or getting challengers or rank advancing their team, what are their daily activities, and is there something that they're missing that I can help them with? So it really helps me help you to be successful. So obviously what I'm going to go through is the minimum. If you want to grow your organization faster, you just do more of what I'm listing. So make sure that you have pen and paper and you start to take notes on what it is that you need to do. Number one, you need to be adding new people to your network every single day. So try and connect with at least 2 to 3 new people every day. It can be on Facebook, it can be on Instagram, it can be out and about at different events. It can be coworkers that maybe you don't know. Really anyone. Just try and grow your network, because we're going to talk a lot about your warm market, and it's people that you're friends with on Facebook. And once that kind of dries up, you're going to need to be constantly expanding your circle so that you've got new people to talk to. So every single day, find a way to connect with 2 to 3 new people. It has people that you may know if you're a Facebook person, and you don't want to be friend requesting tons and tons of people all at once, because Facebook will mark you. I think blacklist is probably the wrong word, but they'll shut your account down temporarily because they think you're spamming people. So I just make it a point to, like, every day to just go through, oh, I went to high school with them, oh, I worked with them, and just friend request them. It's something that I didn't do before I started with Beachbody, but it has definitely helped. Number 2, return all messages. This sounds silly, but return all messages timely. So you know how you feel if you reach out to somebody with a question, or they get back to you or you get back to them on something and they don't respond to you right away, right? They may move on to another coach or another opportunity or another fitness program. So make sure that you're returning all messages timely. It doesn't mean that you have to constantly be on your phone or constantly be on your computer. I used to do that, and it just made my life super, super crazy and super hectic. So I adhere to in the morning and at lunchtime and at night typically to respond to messages, because I don't want to be constantly on my phone. When I'm with my kids, I want to be with my kids. When I'm obviously at my full-time job, I'm at my full-time job. So you want to make sure that you're responding to messages, but you can do it within set business hours. The other thing you want to do is you want to share this business opportunity with 2 people every single day. The business opportunity, challenge group, challenge packs, you want to be talking to people every single day about what it is you're doing, whether it's inviting them to join a challenge group. If you think somebody could benefit from the coaching opportunity, talking to them about that. And this step is really hard to do if you're not doing 1 and 2, right? So if you're not starting conversations, if you're not adding to your network, this is going to be really hard. So that's why steps 1 and 2 are so important. And when you see the business activity tracker, you're going to see that those are requirements, that you're adding people to your network and you're reconnecting. Follow up with people. The fortune is in the follow-up. I'm sure many of you I've talked to numerous times before you decided the challenge group was right for you or the coaching opportunity was right for you. That's fine. The same thing happened to me. I was approached at least half a dozen times before I decided to buy Shakeology. I was approached a half a dozen times, probably, if not more, before I decided to do this coaching thing. So, and now I'm all in. So I was one of those people that at first was like, don't have the time, not interested, not my thing, leave me alone. And slowly but surely, the seeds started to be planted, and I started to watch other coaches and watch my coach, and was like, I'm signing up. Again, tracking your progress, the business activity tracker, which I'm going to be posting in the group, is just so critical. It was a game changer for my business. You know, I was wondering why things weren't happening the way I wanted them to, and then I started to realize things that I wasn't doing. And so it was a great way for me to see where the gaps were in my organization. The other thing that you want to do is when you're promoting your challenge groups, give yourself at least 2 weeks to promote it, right? So even though you're all in, obviously, and you know the power of a challenge group, your prospects and your potential customers haven't experienced it before. So think about yourself. It may have taken you a while to be like, yeah, you know what? I want to do this. You probably had a lot of questions. Can I afford it? I have to wait till I get paid. So there's a lot of things that kind of go into that. So you want to definitely give yourself 2 weeks to promote it. And you want to make sure that you're not just pushing, join my challenge group. What is in it for them? So, again, we'll talk more about social media and the best ways to post, and some great resources to help you make sure that your posts are engaging and effective. But you want to talk a lot about the benefits and what you've experienced, and why the group is so amazing, and why the products are so amazing, and how your life has changed. But you definitely want to give yourself 2 weeks to do it. And so that is it. That's the power hour. That's when I talk to my coaches and say, these are the critical core behaviors that you have to do every single day. That's what it is. So obviously, if you want to grow your organization faster, if you want to create additional trainings, it's gonna you're going to have to invest a little more time. But at the core, to get your business off the ground, this is what you need to do. And, if you're consistent with this power hour every single day, and obviously doing your personal development, doing your workout, doing all that, but doing these activities as well, and following that business activity tracker, you're going to see success in your business. So what I want you to do tonight is I'm going to post the business activity tracker, and I want you to take a stab at it, right? So if you haven't launched your business yet, I want you to really consider launching it. Send me the post of how you think you're going to launch it. Again, super important to let people know that you're doing it. And then I want you to take a stab at the business activity tracker. Reach out to a couple people, talk about an upcoming challenge group. We're doing a challenge group next month, and we'll post about that so that you guys have the details on it. You don't have to run it yourself. You can run it with your upline coaches, whether it's me or somebody else, and start inviting people to that. So again, I'm going to post the business activity tracker. I want you guys to take a look at it. I want you to start filling it out. If you haven't launched your business publicly, I want you to do that. Again, you can post that story in the Facebook group, in this training group, so that we can all look at it. If you're not comfortable with that, you can send it to me personally if I'm your sponsor coach, or whoever is sponsoring you, and we're going to get that launched tonight, because it's the perfect night to do that. People will be on social media and they'll be engaged. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day, guys.